Okay guys, welcome to tonight's eSportsWall Rocket League tournament. This is the 23rd of November. I am Roken91 and welcome to all of you who are playing in tonight's tournament. We will be starting very shortly, so if you just bear with us as we just find out what will be the first team to play on the stream tonight. For all those of you who are watching tonight, you can participate in this tournament in future. You just go to www.esportswall.com. Just to give you let you guys know, I'm going to now reset my participants to let you guys know who has checked in for tonight's tournament. Just earlier we requested for a shout out. So I just want to give a shout out to Dominus Demon tonight. This will be players Hawkeye Sight and Change Vertigo. So if you'd like a shout out on the stream, then you just have to put into Twitch chat in cap know that you're playing and maybe give a little so it's great to see you guys here tonight. I have now got the first match of tonight's tournament. Is going to be bracket number 10. I will just go through the teams now. So we got tonight, we have Deep Balls, Hot Wheels, Swifty Twisty, Zero to Hero, League, Rocket League and Chill, Gamma Knight, Firewall, Elil, Waving Flags, Beware, MWS, L Aerial, Eklock Gaming, Rocket Blasters, 60 NE2, which is probably Spone 2 or 60 NE2. I can't say your name, bless your hearts. I'm sure it's said differently. That's not a... Imagine if that was the name of them that long. That would have been amazing. Lose Much Rating, New Limit Gaming, Ops, Vapor Trails, Trilease, Rocket Powered Poetry, Dominus Demon, Flying Acrobatics, VM, Dark Depths, Torch Spinners, Team Epic, Boots and Cats, Captains United, Death Purge, Hype Men, Team Airborne, Titan Impact, Team Free Agents, Peach Fuzz, Midnight Green Eagles, Dream Team. I've also got information that Galaxy Gaming Esports will be joining us tonight, so the game will be serious tonight as we go into the first match of tonight's tournament. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into this match, which will be number 10, which is New Limit Gaming versus Deep Balls. As the players, we wait for them to join in. We will start shortly with this match, which is a top 64 match. The players who go through will be on a best of 3. This is single elimination. Round 1 of the best of 3. Now, the players are going in. Without further ado, New Limit Gaming will be on blue, and Deep Balls will be on orange. For some reason, we have several different players in the same match. So if we just bear one moment, we're just... Why is Alert and Tesla in there? I'm going to ask them to restart. They know to restart because the game... And we're off to a fantastic start tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at the eSportsWall Rocket League tournament. Apologies for that. We are just finding out on who will be playing tonight. Just bear with me one moment as we get that ready for you. I am now going to create the match for them. I have now created the match, so they should be able to join. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure there was a great reason why that happened, but if you just bear with me, we'll just get straight in, as I've noticed that I've made an unlimited match timed match. I'm sure that will go down charmingly. So if we just hit leave match, I'll try that again. good old mutators. I had mutators on earlier, and I find it a good way in order to just get into games and just get used to them, really. If you just do essentially unlimited time, it gives you time to train up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm just waiting for the players to join in, and we'll get on with match 10. So tonight's match will be New Limit Gaming versus Deep Balls. If you remember last week, we had Deep Balls. They were going to play. They didn't play in the end, but they are here now for your viewing pleasure. I don't know why they're called something else. I'm just going to find out why. I'm just finding out if Tesla and Alert are Deep Balls for tonight's tournament. I imagine that they should be. Okay, so just bear with us one moment. We're just finding out why those players are not. As we're just waiting for the players. Here we go. Finally, we got Deep Balls in here now. Okay, so we're just waiting for New Limit Gaming to arrive, and then we will start with the first match shortly. Don't forget, guys, this tournament's every week, so if you'd like to participate in the tournament, it's very simple. All you have to do is head over to www.eSportsWall.com, and you should be able to join there shortly. Excellent, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got New Limit Gaming on the blue side, and we're going to have Deep Balls on the orange team. So, without further ado, guys, my first match of Rocket League commentary in a couple of days. It feels like it's been ages since I've done this, but it feels magical to be back here. So, Deep Balls are orange, New Limit Gaming on blue. Here we go. So, this is the first match of a best of 3. As players negotiate where they're going to place the ball at the moment. There's not really much to talk about as we get into the game here, but here we go with Sanders now setting up. The ball here is of course going to be on it. It doesn't matter because Sanders with the first goal of tonight's eSportsWall.com tournament. This is how he does it. It goes straight in, charges forth, bounces and gets in for the rebound, bangs it into the net, and here we go with 1-0 to Deep Balls. Not completely sure on Hades and Noxious. Haven't seen them play in this tournament before. It's going to be interesting to see how they play. Of course, in Sanders, veterans of the eSportsWall tournament, as they definitely were playing in it last week. They did get through a couple of the rounds. I think they went out in the top 8, so it's going to be interesting to see how far they get tonight. But they are playing against Hades and Noxious for New Limit Gaming. A team which sounds as new as their name. We'll just have to see how they play it out. They're getting the ball into a position here, but not really being able to work it at this point. Sanders is in a much more comfortable position. Now let's just see if Hades can... No, Hades going to pull back. He's waiting patiently. Doesn't grab the 100% boost. Now decides to... Gets onto it, of course, gets the rebound. And now can Sanders get on top of this? Well, Noxious is there to protect it. Incredible defensive work here from New Limit Gaming. Incredible in the sense that it's all defense, but it looks like no. Noxious, it looked like they had it there, but Hades is trying to go in, isn't able to. Sanders now can charge forth with of course, but of course looks like he's bounced it into the net. So the rebound, that makes it 2-0 here for Deep Balls. And this is how they do it. As you can see here, the players aren't really in a position to defend. Not really rotating with the ball. They're both just charging forward together. They're going to have to try and work this out as the game goes. Noxious and of course dueling for the ball. Noxious wins. Sanders to beat. Sanders, no, not quite there yet. Hades unable to get onto the ball here. Sanders now charges forth, and now it looks like it'll be the next goal, and the Noxious is unable to stop that ball, and here's how it goes down. Noxious on the side, waiting patiently. Sanders takes the strike. Is Noxious going to get there? He doesn't, and that's what happens. He needed to really flip the ball so that it would have flicked into the air, prevented the shot from hitting onto the crossbar inside the net. Could have really worked it out there, but didn't manage to. And Sanders misses the ball here. This could get the opportunity. Noxious sets it in. Noxious misses the opportunity. Of course, now charging forward. Is he going to make it here? Sanders. No. Oh, Sanders has it. Sanders rings it in, but of course isn't really in a position to work this at this point. Now he might be. Now can he do it? Yes, he can. The opening is there. And now Deep Balls yet again takes the lead. 4-0 here in this first top 64 match, already taking apart New Limit Gaming. Are they going to really be able to get back into this game? Who knows? But they've got a best of 3, and it was very much they can. I was watching a match earlier today where there was 30 seconds on the clock, and the team came back from 4-0 down. So let's just see if this can happen again. It's unlikely that this will happen again, but we'll just have to wait and see. Of course, dribbling the ball, passes it through. Noxious defends well and sets it into a position, but neither player is there. Nil Hades waiting patiently. Sanders unable to work with it at this point. Rebounding now, that's an opportunity there for Noxious. Places it in, the rebound working. This is the first goal here for New Limit Gaming, as Hades now hits the ball, rebounds it off. Simple situation, simple opportunity. Noxious pops it in there for 1. And the ball, as they're going at the ball here, Noxious now pushing forward, but there we go. Of course, managing to save it here. Gets onto the ball, dribbling forward, but Hades is there to knock it through it. But Noxious, it doesn't really need to be there. If his teammate's already there, he doesn't have to be there. And of course, now setting it up into position. Sanders, Noxious with the defense there. Really, of course, could have finished that off there, but was unable to. Noxious, Hades. Now can Hades... Hades is just going to... Okay, now Hades is bringing it in, unable to, of course defends. Sanders pushes forward. Now, of course, is going to have to flick into the air here and get onto this one. He is able to, but Noxious and Hades defending together, able to prevent it here. Noxious now with the there we are, the counter-attack coming in there for Noxious, able to place it into the net, and this is how he does it. Calm as you like, charges forth. Sanders just isn't in the right position to counter there. And like I told you, teams can come back. And it's now 4-2. Sanders winning this. Orange team, of course, managed to get it in and almost into the net here. And so Sanders coming in, but of course, hitting it into the side area. It's not been able to work it. Gets the corner boost. Noxious waiting to see if, of course, goes onto it. He does, but now the rebound works wonderfully for... There we are. Goodness gracious, Deep Balls managing to get another one, and this is how they do it. Of course, rebound it in, and is Hades there in time? He is, but he just doesn't have the control. He's in the air, he isn't really able to work off that shot when in the air, and this, unfortunately, it's going to have to be 5-2. New Limit Gaming really need to step it up a gear if they want to get back into this, but then again, it is a best of 3. This could be their warm-up match. They might be able to get back into this in a moment, but they really need to step it up here. As Noxious and Hades get back on the defense, and the ball's coming high here. It's unable to go in. Sanders and, of course, continue to drive the ball closer and closer for another 6th goal. Sanders now trying to prevent, but Hades now has his opportunity. It's in the air. It looks like you're going, but of course, ready there defending. Noxious is bringing it back in, is unable to at this point, and Hades now has the corner boost. Is going to have to try and make it able. He's tried just to charge there. Doesn't. Waits patiently to see what the ball does, but Noxious is there as well. Now, are they going to be able to continue this? The ball's coming back in. Noxious, can he get onto this one? He's going to have to get into the air here. He is able to. Of course, isn't able to defend there. And 5-3 as Deep Balls seems to allow another one to be conceded, but for New Limit Gaming placing it in there. Just not really there to defend the shot. Of course, just doesn't get it there. Hades coming in with, of course, here. And Sanders is in the air. Oh my goodness, and a lob of a ball. Let's just take a look at it from over here. So this is where the ball goes. Noxious just hits the ball, it lobs right over them, and Sanders is just unable to be able to make contact with the ball. 15 seconds, and it's 5-4. They just need one more goal to take it to overtime. Can New Limit Gaming get back into this game? Or are they already in deep balls, as we'd say the name for the orange team? No, it looks like Noxious has done it. It's 5, 8 seconds. I told you they could get back into this. It's a possibility, and they have just made it a reality with Noxious striking at home, managing to place it into the net. 5-5 with 8 seconds to go. Of course, Sanders really allowed them to get back into this game here. They're going to have to play better if they want to be able to beat them here. They're going to have to stop allowing these fluke goals to go in. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once the ball hits the ground, it's going to go to overtime. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are in to overtime. Obviously, whoever wins this is the person with the golden goal, the first goal, into the net. And there we go. Can AD stop it? Yes, he can. And now, can Sanders work with this? Oh goodness, what happened there? Well, Sanders is working backwards as Hades and Noxious now working on New Limits Gaming's counter-attack. Of course, is right there preventing the shot at this point. Noxious pushes forward, tries to negotiate, of course there to defend. Now, can Hades push forward more? He's trying to work it. He's unable to at this point. Now, can they gain control of this ball? They're trying to. They're both in the same position. They're not able to make it work yet. They have opportunities as Noxious strikes the ball in the air, brings it in forward for Hades. Hades isn't able to. Now, let's see. Can Sanders, of course, they're bringing it into position. Now, this is the rebound. Can Sanders hit it? He can! And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Deep balls, after going ahead quite powerfully, have now been able to bring it back into contention, winning the game, which they really deserve to win. And there we are, as New Limit Gaming will have to win 2 games to win this best of 3 now, as the first game goes to deep balls. Don't forget, guys, you can check out the bracket. eSportsWall is on Twitch chat right now. They'll be able to give you any information required for the tournament if you need it. And after an overtime win like that, it's going to be interesting to see how these players face off in the next match. We're just waiting on Chuck at eSportsWall to ready up. Still waiting on Chuck, but as we wait, just a bit about these players. So, as you know, deep balls I've already said about. This is a top 64 match. There are many players that are playing in the tournament now. Just to give you some information, Galaxy Gaming Esports is in the tournament. They're already through to round 2. We're just waiting to hear back on these other players and other matches. And already Trilese has beaten VM, so it's going to be interesting to see how the other matches go. Well, without further ado, we go into game 2 of this best of 3. New Limit Gaming are now on the orange side, and on Sanders and of course for Deep Balls are on the blue side. So, Sanders and of course for Deep Balls have the first game. Can Noxious and Hades bring it back for a deciding match? We'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to see. Now, of course, doesn't get the corner boost, now is able to. The ball's coming in. This is looking good here for Noxious, and there he has it. Takes the strike, able to rework the ball. This is how he does it. And of course, it's just not there in time to prevent the shot going in. Noxious takes the ball, strikes it into the net. 1-0 for New Limit Gaming, taking the lead already. Sanders getting the corner. They both got boosts now. Has Hades got the boost? I haven't been able to see that. As of course now pushes this forward. Noxious places in. He grabs the corner boost. But Sanders might have done it. And he has. What a shot there. And this is how he does it. With his specs on, he grabs the corner boost. He now starts charging forward. Gets in the air. And with the right control, is able to place it into the net. That's a really good goal there. Nice ground goal by Sanders. 1-1. neither player really winning this, but it looks like Sanders now has had a punch